What's up? I thought I would do a quick video of me working on my Kickstarter comic. This is actually going to be page 1, and with this page I wanted to just really show a lot. I wanted to show a bunch of creatures and kind of different aspects of the world. So here's the map, and you got this village scene, people living happy, normal lives. But then you also see it's pretty brutal. There's this lion with some horns attacking this goat guy, and this other goat's freaking out. In this bottom panel, I wanted to show kind of something scary, some kind of desolate Mordor type wasteland. Also, I wanted an excuse to draw this really ugly bird. But right now, I've got this space right here, and I kind of set it up to be a hole in the ground. But I thought, what do I want to put coming out of the hole? So I was thinking about that. I was like, I could do like some creepy spider legs. Let's see. So I was thinking I could do something like this one. Kind of looks like it's coming out. And right now I'm just roughing in with a pencil tool. So there's one leg that'd be kind of coming out, and then I would do over here, I would do like one coming forward. It's almost like you're in the middle of some really weird story. This giant hole opened up and the spider thing came out. And this almost looked like right here, like some kind of back of a spider. I don't know if I'll use that or not, because it would be the spider kind of crawling into the hole then. But kind of add the legs on. Fill in the hole a little bit. Maybe put another leg coming out right here. And then there's some rocks around here, and then kind of try to close up the hole. And then I was like adding weird hairs and spots and all of that. So that's an option. I might take this part out and make it more look like something's coming out. So if I did it this way, and then maybe have a hint of something down here, and it could be maybe one more leg. There we go. Something like that. Just kind of creepy, and it just kind of sets a mood of like, I don't know what's going on in this world. I always like to do lines like this. It kind of leads the eye in thinking, hey, this is a hole and something's coming out of it. You could either do like, I would do this with colors, but you'd go in and add the shadow coming up. And it just makes kind of a hole effect. Go in, clean that up a little bit. And I probably should be looking at some kind of reference for a spider leg, but you know, this isn't necessarily a spider, it's just some kind of weird creature coming out. Who knows, I may try to work that character in later. I've got a few spots in the book where I haven't decided what character is in it, what Blackfin will be fighting, or what kind of monster. I haven't designed those yet, so whenever I do something like this, it's always fun to think, well, what else could I do with this? Spiders have weird joints. I don't know, it's like a weird mix of like a spider and a scorpion. So yeah, that's one idea. And since I did this on a separate layer, I can just press this, it disappears, and I can draw something else coming out here. Actually, I think one of my initial thoughts was we're just looking at like some ruins. Because I drew some up here, over here. There's some little ruins right here. And I kind of like the idea, another kind of Mordor-ish idea, is like this was once something bigger, but now it is fallen into ruin. So you can just do like bridges and crumpled towers. It's much easier to draw a crumpled tower than it is to draw a perfectly built tower. And that would just give me, if I decide to go with that, that just gives me like a little idea of what the shapes and kind of the layout and the size. I do like the idea of kind of, there's a lot of creatures on this page, and I kind of like the idea that this is just like a weird zoo type of page with just tons of stuff to look at. So you can always do the classic there's a tentacle coming out. Like some kind of weird Cthulhu octopus is in the bottom of this pit. Overall, I just want to make it look like a place that you're like, oh, what's going on there? I always like that in fantasy books and movies and games and everything. You look off in the distance, you're like, oh, what's going on over there? You see something weird. Something that you go, oh, I hope they explore there. There's a weird, massive tentacles. I'd probably do less tentacles than that just to give it some, a little bit more form. So I don't know, there's a lot of fun options you can do with a scene like this. You know, it's basically like the Sarlacc pit. I didn't think about that. It's just a Sarlacc pit. My brain always goes back to Star Wars even if I don't realize it. If it's a Sarlacc pit, you'd have the little beak thing sticking out. But I do not. I will not do that. Anyway, I don't know, I kind of like this weird crab. It's almost like, you know, it's more like a crab. It's like a hermit crab lives in this hole. I may even do, let's see. I don't want to clutter the side too much. So I kind of zoom back to look and see, does everything look like it flows okay? I just know I want a center point right here. Because your eye kind of goes here, and then over here, then over here, and then I want it to go here and off to the next page. But I've already drawn, I like these rocks that look like teeth. Looks like a really terrible place, and this bird, look at this. He's just an ugly bird. yeah, that's kind of my process for thinking through a lot of this. Both. What would be cool? What if there was like a... There's a ship. Like this used to all be. This used to be water, and now it's all gone. That's a pretty cool idea. Kind of fits with the nautical feel of the whole book, too. I might do that. So I'll go and I'll look up some pictures of pirate ships, and this is just kind of what I know from my memory. Playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag a lot, what a pirate ship looks like. Yeah, I might do something like that. Maybe one less animal is okay, but it wouldn't be as distracting from the bird. And there would be like some more teeth. Teeth rocks. Anyways, that's kind of my process for breaking through these pages. From here, I'll go in and I will try and take out the, yeah, there it is. The blue line that was underneath all this. And then I'll take, nope, that one. I'll pull it down here. That'll make it blue. And even before I start erasing some stuff behind it, I'll go through and I'll work the shapes. I think the backs of these came out really far. I also had a Fisher-Price pirate ship, so every pirate ship I draw looks a lot like that pirate ship. I don't know how tiny the door would be. And then you figure out how it broke, so it probably hit and sunk on some rocks. It would be busted and it hit the bottom, and then it broke in half. But you get this cool front of the ship that's still kind of sticking up. Anyways, so that's what I'm working on. Thank you so much for checking this out. If you haven't checked out the Kickstarter, you can go to the quick link at Tiny.cc/Blackfin. For everyone who has backed it, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun working on this. As you can see, I'm just getting to draw whatever I want, working into a really cool story. If you haven't backed it, please consider backing it. You'll get some cool videos and some cool behind-the-scenes stuff. Thank you so much. See you later.